I gotta go get some more stickers. And I think the camera battery went dead there a minute ago. Now those furring strips that I just put on there, I don't have enough room for those other two yet, but they're not thick enough to really be on that pile. So there's only 3 of them on there. I'm basically putting them on there just to dry. I noticed the one cracked at the one end of one of the spike knots, but it'll still make a good 8-foot furring strip later on sometime. So I got to pick up a couple more stickers. I have them cut over there. I just got to go get them, and I don't want you to be waiting for me. But I'm going to get some more stickers, and I'll put these 2x4s on top of that. And then that's how I'm stacking this stuff in multiple sizes of things to dry it. Because I don't have, I have the room, but I don't want to have all these different piles out here anymore. Because pretty soon I'm going to make myself a 4-foot piece, a 4-foot set of forks. And when I do, I'm going to be able to pick that whole thing up at one time. Okay, we're starting to get a nice stack of framing lumber there. I think I got some 2x10s or 2x12s on the bottom. A couple rows there for headers. You just got to keep concentrating on 2x4s. Have a good one, guys. Okay, guys, so here we go with another pine log. Now, if you look at that log, you say to yourself, wow, that's not a bad looking log. Although there's a little something going on right here. But when you get up close and you look at it from the other side, this is a 16-inch log, 14-foot long, just like the last one. Except that one was 12-foot. So let me just show you this thing here. So, if you look down the side, you see how it's touched in this backstop here, but it's not touching in the middle. It's about 2 inches to 3 inches off. So that means that somewhere inside this log, you're going to lose 2 to 3 inches. That could mean potentially a whole row of 2x4s. Or at the worst, or at the best, maybe lose the 1x and still grab the 2x4. But I doubt that. But anyway, on this end of this log, I could draw that same drawing that I had in the other log, the 10 2x4s and the 2 1x. But you're not going to get that out of this because of the bend that's in it. So I have the bend to the side, to the one side. The belly is out here, the bow is in there. And I'm going to cut the top off, and then we'll see what happens after that. See what we can come up with. It's gonna, I'm getting 2x4s from it, that's for certain. 1x is not going to be a good option, I don't think, with this. But instead of a 11-inch cant, it's probably going to be something like an 8-inch cant, regrettably. I'll get back to you. Now once I cut that and I turned it 90, you can see just how bent that log is. Right now, this end of the log here is 15 inches from the bunk to the top of the log. At that end, I have the toe board up an inch, and that end is 15 inches from the bunk to the top of the log. So I can cut probably, I want to say around 13 inches or so. The problem with that, and to get rid of the flitch, the problem with that is over in here where you're going to lose. So 13 inches puts me down in here, that's no good. So I'm going to go with 15. Oh man, this thing's really, even 14 and a half's not that great there. See, it's 13 inches down to get rid of the lane, I'm down to 13 inches here. If I go down 13 inches in the middle here, I'm way down into the log, and I'm going to have to do the same thing on the bottom. Okay guys, I don't know where that died. The battery just died before. I got 15 inches to the top of the log here, 15 inches to the top of the log over there. That's to the top now. So I got to come down to get to a cant. The problem is I need to come down about 13 inches. And if you look in the middle here, 13 inches is all the way down here. So I'm going to have less than an 8-inch cant till I'm finished, which I really don't want to have less than 18. I'm going to go with 14 inches here and see if I can't somehow salvage an 8-inch cant out of this thing. I'll tell you what, with a log like this, you might even be better off cutting this in half to 8 foot, and you'll get a lot more wood out of it. Let me do some thinking here and marking this up, and I might do that. Okay, so I was thinking about cutting this log 8 foot long. The problem with that is 8 foot brings me into this narrow section of the tree. It's where that thing swooped in there. So if this wide part was up here and I cut it at 8 foot, I'd be a lot better off. But the way it is now, this is only a 14-foot log, and I'm going to end up with 6 foot something, which I don't want that. 6 foot I'm going to have to throw away, so that means a lot of this tree. So either I throw it away in length or I throw it away in boards. This is one of these things where it's disheartening, because like I say, if this wide section here was just another foot up here, I'd cut this off and then use that for boards. But as it is now, I'd end up with a 6 foot log left over. So I'm just gonna keep working on this to see what kind of a cant I get out of it. When you have a bend in a log, the longer the log is, the worse the bend becomes. Okay guys, so if that log would have been straight, it would have been 10 2x4s and 2 1x2. As it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 really nice 2x4s, 2 with wane on both ends. I don't know if you can see that down there. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to cut those 2 into probably 2x4s, 12 foot long. I don't really need to do it now. I can stack these on there as it is. But I'm just saying. And then that should give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, and 10 is 20. That should give me more than enough trusses, rafter 2x4s to do the truss part, or the truss parts where the rafters are. I need, I think, 14, did I say? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 6, that would be 7. Yeah, around 14 of them. So we should have enough 14 footers, but whatever I have on the pile I have. So, but that's what I'm saying, you sort of lose. Now if you look at this looks really nice, right? But when you flip it over, you can see I've lost quite a bit on there. Now I can get a 1x out of this, a 1x, let me see, I think this is, it might be a 10. Yeah, this will be a 1x10, but even at that, even the 1x will still have wane on it. Probably a good 1x8 if I cut it on both sides. Just take a look over here. Yeah, you can see the wane's right down to the edge there. It might not even be a 1x10, probably a 1x8 or less. So, I'll cut that one board out of there yet quick, since that thing's on the top of the pile. Okay guys, so I ended up with a 1x6. That's that one there. Looks pretty good. Nice piece of wood. So I'm going to stick that on the pile over there then with the other one. Just got to try, I'm hoping that I have some room somewhere. Alright. Getting warm today. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos. I need to get cleaned up, and I'm still thinking about cutting that so I can put it through my chipper.